All right, guys, I'm gonna do a little update on the 67 Chevy II Nova I'm working on here. Now my heater's kicking on, but I replaced this deck lid filler panel, got it fitting good, and then I started first I got all my gaps nice. Then I cut off this quarter panel, and I went through and rough cut it out first, and then I went through and still working on getting the door jambs coming out, this bottom flange all around there I don't have off yet, but I just rough cut it out first, and then I go back through and clean it all up, get all my edges off. I use a little belt sander to clean up all my little spot welds up through here. Works real nice for cutting out all the spot welds. When you're not welding a panel back in, you don't need that little hole there anymore. So I will set this up on a tripod maybe and show a little bit of cutting this side off of the process. Of course, the lead seams, melt them out so you can get into that, and I'll set the camera on the tripod, maybe get a little bit of video of that. All right, so hopefully you can see it in the screen here, but you can see the different colors of metal here. This in person looks shinier, not sure how it's going to look on the camera, but that's all lead. So all I do to remove that is we'll map, heat it up. As soon as it gets shiny, it's in the liquid form, clean her out just like that. I don't really care about heat on this panel because I've removed the interior panel there, and of course the quarter panel is getting replaced, so if any metal warps, I'm not worried about that. However, I don't want to, the headliner's still in this car, so I don't want to damage that. Make sure I'm not getting that roof too hot up there. I'm going to get all that lead off there before I start doing any body work on it after I put the new quarters on here. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and clean this seam sealer out of the drip rail there. Torch works good for heating that up and softening it up, and just scrape it out with a wire wheel. If you got a wire wheel on a grinder or die grinder, you can just buzz it in there and clean it out that way too without heat. But since I'm here with the heat, I'm going to do it that way. cardboard ain't a good idea for the heat. I got a few spot welds in there I have to clean out. And that's how we get rid of the old lead. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how I rough cut it out real quick, just to get all the, I'll leave any place that has all the heavy spot welds in here, spot welds across here, here, back here, and the whole bottom. But I just cut the rest of it out and get it out of my way, and it's a lot easier to work with the little spot welds afterwards. go in a couple spot welds right back here. That'll probably pop right off now. Let me get some different tools and I'll come back. All right, so I got all that rough cut out. I think I got most of it cut through. There may be a few little places I gotta go back and cut, but for most of it, I can take this seam buster tool and go through. If anything is still holding up on here, I can probably just, maybe a little spot that I missed, I can rip through it with this. And I'm sure it can be done with a chisel or something if you're only doing one job, but if you're going to do very many of these projects, you just will invest. And there's also one that has a 90-degree angle. I'll probably invest in one of them one day. Replace a quarter panel. All right, now this roof to quarter panel, I'm going to have to drill out these spot welds. If you, there are a few of them here. You can see all right. Some might be hidden a little bit more than others. I like to mark them first so I know where I need to cut out. Try to pick out where the center is. This whole area is probably going to be ground out, but there's a spot weld there, 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 there. Probably the one out there. I'll have to do a little searching to find the one out here. But I'm sure there's probably, maybe it's just, looks like there's probably a brazed weld out here. Maybe I just need to grind that whole thing out. I know if you feel the back side, you can feel where the spot welds are on these. Not out here, but you're going to be grinded out in here on the inside. You have to grind them spot welds out to get all that excess metal out of there so you can put the new one on. And then also, if we look around on these, this flange in here is going to have a bunch of spot welds. And like I say, I like to use I'll grind all this rubber off. Well, I'll probably cut most of it off with a razor. Then I'll clean the rest of it off with a wire wheel so I can see where the little divots are and grind them out with a spot welder. And then the same with the lower panels down there around the wheel well and all around here and up around the back. I'll find all the spot welds and grind them out. It'll peel right off just like the factory.